initially it looked like it would probably be a 3 at landfall, but it ramped up to a 4 overnight, 155. That's borderline Cat 5 level. I mean, that's about as strong as they get. And right now it's impacting. I want to loop this through. You'll see the center is around Dothan. We just got a report. Winds now up to 61 miles per hour. That is ground truth observations coming in from Dothan. So we're getting 60-mile-per-hour winds now, and that is certainly the kind of wind that will bring down trees. Dothan seems to be in that western eye wall. We're seeing the eye, though, really starting to close up, but you can see the circulation still well defined. There is a lot of wet weather that's wrapping in on the south side. Some really cold air is making an impact across the country. We're starting to get a taste of that in our coverage area. Check this out. Right now it feels like 90 degrees in Tuscaloosa. You go just up the road here about 70 miles. We're looking at Hamilton at 66 degrees. So that's the current feels like condition, but certainly big improvement starting to happen right now and into the morning hours tomorrow. You're going to notice quite a cool down. And actually tomorrow, I think during the afternoon, we'll probably see 50s to the north, and we'll see maybe low 70s further south. There's going to be quite a contrast. We're on the campus of JSU. We just had a first responder that led us, into on the campus. I mean, everybody. We started off at the Walmart where all the first responders were stationed, and you can just see here. I mean, that outside area. We're looking at all kinds of debris scattered across the roadways here. You can see some large trees. I noticed a couple of big trees that were snapped off. Often a indication when you're talking about tornadoes, kind of twisted in nature. That's something that we saw moments ago. I noticed the temperature since last time we checked, it jumped up 1 degree in Tuscaloosa, so it's incredibly unstable out there with the heat and the higher dew points. And these storms, they seem that it's going to be one of those quick fire kind of days. We're going to see warnings that may pop up. They may be limited. They may only last for a certain amount of time, but as you can see there, that warning popped up. We saw some rotation. It dissipated. The Weather Service dropped the warning, but we are still, keep in mind, severe thunderstorm warning still in effect. And as JP mentioned, strong winds. We don't often see it, but those winds could easily topple 50 miles per hour. It just takes a 20 to 30 mile per hour wind to topple a tree if it catches it the right way. So serious stuff when we're talking winds 45, 50 miles per hour.
And now, your first alert weather with WBRC Fox 6 meteorologist Wes Wyatt.
And my, how time flies. I was less than a mile from that tornado when it struck Hinton Place over in Tuscaloosa. What a day. Certainly much calmer out there tonight. The rain finally moving out. This is a view from Bessemer at UAB Medical West. 47, dew points at 46, and with that temperature and dew point closing in, the recipe's coming together for some foggy weather later on tonight. So we want to give you the first alert. No rain, but back to the west, you can already see, even back in Arkansas, Mississippi, under dense fog advisories. Before the night's over, we may see some of those counties over in the West Alabama included into that dense fog advisory. You'll notice our first alert fog detection here showing things in pretty good shape here through midnight, but after midnight and going through 6 o'clock in the morning, you can see some trouble spots possible back in here over West Alabama. So some of those roads, even into Shelby County, some of the data has been hinting 65 south towards Clanton, and then back in here, as you can see down Interstate 59 and 20, maybe some slowdowns tomorrow morning. So factor in a little bit of extra drive time. But other than that, we'll be in pretty good shape for the rest of the day. Just check the weather app, check in with Mickey and the traffic crew in the morning before you head out the door. I'm not too worried about freezing fog. I know that was a story last week, but when you head out in the morning, you can see temperatures there well above the freezing point. In fact, highs tomorrow will be close to 60 degrees. Not too bad with that sunshine in the mix later on in the day. Other than the clouds, well, looking pretty good here. We'll have a mixture of clouds and sunshine next 2 days, but the weather pattern remains very, very active. We're going to see another system take shape, that moisture lifting back in here as early as Wednesday night. So we want to give you a first alert for the next big thing here, rainfall Wednesday night. Yeah, I know it seems like Wednesdays, Thursdays, that's been the day here where we have one rainmaker after the other, but this is mostly rain. Not too concerned about severe weather at this point. In fact, we may catch a few breaks during the day on Thursday, so it doesn't look like maybe a total washout, still kind of dreary, but there will be periods of rain. rain. It's one of those days you want to hang on to the umbrella, especially notice Thursday night into Friday morning. Also notice this. Notice how the arrows here pointing from northwest to southeast in this general direction. That's that cold flow taking over. That colder air spills in before all this rain moves out. And the models have been back and forth hinting maybe a few wet snowflakes mixing in before this tapers off. But for the most part, I think it's just all rain for us. And then it gets a lot colder as we head into Saturday morning. I want to give you the first preview here of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and just an early look at what we're seeing. Chance for a few showers, 63 for Christmas Eve, 62 on Christmas Day. So, hey, that's the way it works around here, right? Christmas time, it gets warmer. All right, let's go ahead and look at the hourly forecast. We have northwest winds at 4 to 8. Tomorrow, temperatures topping out right around 61. Again, a little foggy early on. Wednesday into Thursday, yeah, grab the umbrella. Looks like wet weather, maybe a few flurries. And actually, winter arrives on Friday. So we're going to be talking about a drop in temperatures as winter rolls in. Light freeze there early Saturday morning. Temperatures in the 50s for the weekend. And something really cool, really neat, Catherine, there's a comet that you can see. Comet 46P. I know you like to get out and look at comets.
Of course.
And check out meteor showers, things like that. But I'll show you how you can see it and where to look coming up at 9:30.
Good photo opportunity. All right,
There you
thanks,
go.
Wes. We'll be back after the break. Stay with us.
You're watching WBRC Fox